Alright, what is up YouTube, M40? We're going to be looking at some Orphegal replays. This is the honest first time I've actually seen these. Barr was kind of messing around with the deck earlier this week. These replays might not be super optimal, but he's been kind of messing around with the deck just to kind of get his feet wet with a little bit. Remember, Orphegals all have the ability with the field spell to turn their effects into quick effects, and they can do some relatively cool stuff. So we're going to see Barr down here with Orphegals. We'll have his deck profile in this video as well. Set 1, pass, battery men not being able to play the game. You'll see Rhoda coming down here with a gamma into a strike. Oh my god, it feels so bad. Like, Orphegal plus Destrudo. Now, remember, this Orphegal, you banish this card from your graveyard and then target one Orphegal monster in your graveyard, except for this guy, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon monsters rest his turn except for Darks. So he's going to make an attempt to climb up the ladder here with Yazi. Yazi into Mermare. You guys know the classic little derpy combo here. Just free monsters all day long. Saruja, draw 4. Special summon Driver, battle phase, poke. Draw and Lockbird's a pretty good resource here to have, honestly. Just to kind of ensure things. And what you're seeing here is actually one of their newer cards. It's 2 effect monsters to make it, including at least one Orphegal. This linked card cannot be destroyed by a battle or card effect. You can target one of your banished machine monsters, shuffle it into the deck, and then you can set one Orphegal spell or trap card from your deck. So basically what you end up doing is you go set the field spell, which Babel grants you the ability to actually be absurdly broken and go even further beyond the standardized effects. So monsters you control and monsters in your graveyard whose original names include Orphegal can activate their effects during either player's turn. And during your main phase, except the turn that this card was sent to the graveyard, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard to add this card from your graveyard to your hand. So built-in recursion on top of just being really cool. And then summon Sorceress plus Orphegal special summons. Always pretty good. And as you see here, this is the new World Scepter, being a sporty new little card for decks to play. Longrisu coming down here, and then just getting beat up by Topological Bomber. Got the co-link on this, though. Just set pass. Yep, his opponent just scoops there. There's no real reason to continue to play that here. Looks like we have a burn stall deck this time. Hand traps are going to be fun. Barr really takes advantage of Foolish Burial and Destrudo, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's actually pretty cool. Yazi into Mermare, like, it seems to be the combo we're going to be seeing predominantly over these games. Is just like special, move on along with your day. Yep, setting up the Cyber Dragon for the Summon Sorceress, which is actually pretty good. God, why these effects, like, they don't seem so good, but like they're actually really good. Orphegal Prime getting Ted draw is pretty goddamn good. What a play here, man. Like, look at all this combo setup. Like, he even got to the big one. He's got Lingrusa, Galatana, and Serjon. Like, well, that's pretty good. Like, there you go. You just blow out your opponent. Fuck it. Then I believe this was a rage quit down here, actually. Ooh, Link ones. Longrisu go. I like the fact that it just shuffles and resets the field spell. Like, so fucking good. Unfortunately, like, you can't really do much with the soul charge in this game, honestly. Emergency teleport. So I already know what's going to happen here. For those of you that don't know, this linked card cannot be destroyed. He fucking linked there. Like, thank you, continuous effects. Like, why you so good? So bad. Tagging on out. Hello, Sword. Draw and Lockbird, go. Yeah, just free damage. So bad. Learn to read your opponent's cards. Life can be hard. Soul Charge for 2. Hello, Boral Sword. Fucking limiter removal for 56. So big. Boom. Haha, it cannot be destroyed by battle. That's a good effect. Boral Sword with Boral Guard. Oh, okay. We've reached an interesting impasse here. Let's just keep powering down fucking Boral Sword. He doesn't care. Winda, go! Destroy the back row, sword, guard, no more fun little responses, underclock, window, recursion, Orphegal. Jesus Christ, so many effects! All this just a special? Oh, gotta get the draw card. Oh man, his opponent scooped. So sad. If you want normal special as a monster, except during damage, you can take one Orphegal or Royal Legacy card from your hand or deck and either send it to the graveyard or banish it. Oh my god, that's pretty good. And his opponent just scoops here. He just said, I ain't fucking with this. Like, I actually have the deck for you guys. This is the Orphegal test build that he's been working with. Honestly, it's a lot more hand trap heavy than I think a lot of people are going to like. But honestly, in this current day and age, you honestly need this stuff. So he's playing one Scepter, just more control with it. Mare, because of the Yazi combo with Destrudo, is actually pretty good. Getting through your Link combos is pretty much mandatory in this, and I will say, having seen a lot more besides what we had here, a lot of the replays broke because it was the beginning of testing and things like that. But for the most part, this card is a powerhouse. This is what combos with Mare. I know you have to play like more bricks than a lot of people aren't going to want to play, but you have to understand that these bricks are honestly part of the reason why the deck can go. He is playing a small Shadal engine, 1 for draw engine, and 2 because he wanted to take advantage of Winda. It's kind of something that we've seen a lot of in the OCG and side deck choices and things like that, just for generalized approaches. 3 copies of Cyber Dragon. Barr was talking about one of the things that this deck has a problem with is breaking extra links. So if you're playing against Goki and things like that, you get access to Mega Fleet, which can clear out extra monster zone for you to basically make an attempt to play the game. Cyber Dragon also aids in going second, which, like I said, just being a 2100 beat stick to break boards is the real reason why we're playing this card at the moment. You got to make sure that the deck can function on both modes, but obviously the more optimal build that you're going for is going second. Shadal Dragon, same thing as the logic I said earlier. Triple Orphegal Driver, getting the ability to special summon from the deck is pretty good, I heard. Triple Armageddon Knight. Destrudo plus this is just your combo starter. Triple Schwar Zone. Like, I know it's a very low Orphegal count, but I mean, like, to what extent? Like, most of the other ones aren't even that good. But 3 Schwar Zone, triple Ash Blossom, triple of the Orphegal Cannon. Banish this card for your graveyard, switch from 1 Orphegal from your hand. It's kind of a combo extender, honestly. Triple Droll and Knockbird. Hey, hand traps. Only 1 copy of Orphegal Prime. Send 1 Orphegal Royal Legacy card from your hand. Or face up on your field of the graveyard to draw 2 cards. Only really need 1 because it's searchable. 1 Rhoda, triple Shadal Fusion, 1 Soul Charge, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 World Legacy Inheritor, just a generic special summon. Triple Call by the Grave to make sure you can play the game. Only 1 Einsatz and 1 Babel. Honestly, Babel's recurable, so unless you get Cosmic Cyclone out of left field, you should be fine. Like, there's no real problem with this. Also, this is searchable, same logic off of this. Like, your whole deck just wants to go second, honestly, and there's built-in things for that. So if you want to adjust this more to the OCG and put in Needle Fiber, obviously Needle Fiber is more broken. It's just kind of something to concern yourself with. The extra deck: 1 Link Reba, 1 Link Spider, 1 1 Underclock, 1 Galactia, 1 Kieran, 1 Summon Sorceress, 1 Longrisu, 1 Trisbania, 1 Saruja, Boral Sword, Bomber, Orchestron, Yazi, Winda, and Mega Fleet. Extra deck's pretty standard, honestly. I don't see any real reason for you to, like, extend beyond just 1 of copies for everything. You don't have any real reason to. And then the side deck down here, 2 Kaijus. Remember, Orphegals do lock you into specifically dark monsters, so if you draw into one of these as you're climbing the ladder at some point, you can give it to your opponent. So very important to understand that. 2 DD Crows, removing key cards or drones against a Sky Striker player is pretty good if you're playing OCG format. 2 Effect Veiler, just general recursion. Triple Twin Twisters for back row removal. Triple Impermanence for being one of the best hand traps out there. And triple Evenly Matched, further fueling the need to want to go second. So this is the current build that Barr has been approaching with life, messing around with Orphegals, kind of seeing where the deck's going and things like that. Making these effects, quick effects, during your opponent's turn is one of the stupidest mechanics I've actually ever seen the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Do, and it was only a matter of time until they did this. But I'm actually very impressed with this deck. So guys, please, tell me what you think about this deck down below in the description. And honestly, that's all I got for this video, guys. Deuce Arenos.